What's going on, guys? Right before we get into the video, I just want to give a special shout out to Ginge TCG for coming on to the channel. We did the tier list while we were streaming the other day. It was a ton of fun, so I thought I'd upload it here on the main channel and things like that. So yeah, definitely go and give a shout to Ginge TCG. I will leave a link to them down in the description. And yeah, stick around. It's a ton of fun. You know, we did the world's tier list as well as a lot of meta discussion and stuff like that. So it was a good time on stream. And yeah, definitely check it out. And without further delay, here it is. C for local legend. B for like can top 32. Like can make a day 2.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I like that. Make a day 2. And then B will do. Yeah. I don't know.
So like my thing is like, so B plus is top 10 deck. B and like then B is like can make day 2.
Top 16 deck. B is make day 2.
Yeah, and then C is like local legend. D is like you're coping. F is like brother. Like
I live in D and F tier. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm normally in the B to B plus category.
I gotta switch my mindset, dude. I'm coming off of like not playing, like playing competitively, but not making a world's push. So I'm taking decks that I play to locals and have a ton of fun with, and trying to like make day 2. And I need to like switch that mindset, but that's not why we're making this tier list. So we can jump in.
All right, we're gonna start from like right here.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just go down the. Do you want to just go down the list? So like we'll just start right with Goldango.
Or do we start from the back up and leave the good stuff for the end?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go from the back. Yeah, we gotta hit it from the back real quick. All right. So Garchomp. Garchomp is local legend.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude. If you get like a great bracket,
you need to dodge every Raging Bolt player in existence.
Well, I don't think Raging Bolt's gonna be that popular actually, because like you lose to everything.
Is it that bad right now?
I think so.
I didn't think it was. Hold up. Now we're pulling up data while we're here. Give me this. Give me the trainer head.
I feel like you do. Like you beat Holt Zard probably.
Yeah, wow, it really isn't great into everything except Grimmsnarl, Ethan's Ho-Oh, Joltik Box, Mirror's obviously 50-50, Charizard you're better than. Charizard Pidgeot's a little harder. Yeah, but you're almost 50-50 in everything. Like, I can't hate that. Like, that to me is...
Yeah, but it's like, people aren't going to play it that much, right? In comparison to, like, just being able to play, like, Polt?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think what I legitimately think is going to be super popular is Joltik Box, and what is this? I understand like Garchomp you're swinging for weakness and you're taking big KOs, but what do you do about like Boss Amp, Boss Amp, Boss Amp?
I think you never play Curlia or you never play Roselia, right?
Roselia. If you don't play Roselia, you're not one-shotting Iron Hands. You need at least one in play to one-shot Iron Hands, which is where it gets tricky. Yeah, because you do 100 base damage. You need the 30.
That's fair. Never mind. Never mind. Put this shit in F. This shit sucks.
Put it in Madman. Again, it could be a local legend, dude. You dodge like a couple matches. You hit all like Dragapult, which will be super popular, dude. Dusknoir plus Dragapult misses KO on Cynthia's banded Garchomp. I mean, yes, there's Tool Jamming Tower, which is gonna make it difficult, but I do think like.
And then you just bring in Spiritomb and profit.
That exactly. Keep it in Madman.
All right, that's fair. That's fine.
It's not a bad deck, dude. I'm just gonna go out here and I'm gonna say if you're going to Worlds with the coin flip deck, I want you to be BDIF, but you're not. Like this is the don't play standard.
Hey, what's up, Ace Trainer? And thank you, brother. They said, Jin, how is the Scissor EX development coming along?
The Scissor EX is a don't play, dog. Not to Worlds. Hear me out, Madman. I love you. You're my favorite person at the tournament. I promise you, we're not going past the League Cup with that.
All right, you're right. I gotta reframe this in the perspective of Worlds.
This is Worlds. This is not like a League Cup. This is not even a regional. Like you're playing against 800 people.
Yeah, no one
that are as good as Azul that don't have his subscriber count. That's it. That's the only difference at this point.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. We're gonna lock in for Worlds. All right. New mental. Chef's Mewtwo F. Get that shit out of here. Get that garbage out of here.
It's better than Wug. We're not running it, dog. It's not happening.
Ancient Box, C.
I'd like it in C. You're a single prize deck. I think that's strong right now. I don't think you can compete against some of the top dogs. You're definitely a local legend.
Look,
we're not going past a good day one record, I don't think.
Anything that plays a consistent donk package, I just give it C, guaranteed. Like, you can't be lower than that because you will at least cheat wins you shouldn't have.
That's fair. Blissey?
Blissey? D. That's a madman deck. That thing is kind of stupid. Like it's kind of out there.
It works, bro. You gotta be a certain level of crazy.
Pidgeot control, I'm saying B. Actually, the thing's kind of cracked.
How do you counter everything though? Let me hear it out. Because I feel like this format is way too diverse for Pidgeot control to take everything down.
My thing is, like, it's not that you have to take down everything. It's like you just ignore like one of them. Like if you choose, like, all right, I'm just not like, I'm gonna attack for as many things, but like I just lose to Guardy. It's like, honestly, that's not even that bad going into this format. Where like I think with Worlds format, it's like Pult Noir is going to be like the biggest deck there. Like Pult is obviously going to have the largest meta share because it's 3 different decks. So it's like, and Guardy's going to deal with like most of those. Your Grim is probably going to deal with a good amount of the Guardies. And so it's like, honestly, as long as you have like a pretty good Pult matchup and like a pretty good like Grimmsnarl matchup, it's like you'll probably be fine.
This deck cannot beat Grimmsnarl, dude. Almost everything in the deck has abilities, and you're not out healing that Frostlass Monkey Dory package for a Devo play.
That's fair. I don't know. I have so much faith in this deck because no one is remotely considering playing it.
I think that's why, though, is I feel like there's too many big things that get around this too easily right now. Like, obviously for Golden Go, you could play an Ogrepon with a couple Monkey Dory. Like, you could beat Golden Go. It's a very, like, controllable deck. Dragapult Charizard, you could 100% take out. Flareon, you could definitely take out. If you're playing Melodic, you could take out both of these guys right here very easily. Guardy is unbeatable. That has always been an awful matchup for Pidgeot control. The basic decks we're seeing here, how do you take out a lot of those? I think there's going to be a shocking amount of Joltik players. I think that deck is super well positioned, and I'll probably come back to it on a few of these because I think more people than not, like, I don't think it's going to break the top 3 most played, but I do think it's in top 5.
Yeah, I think it's really good. All right, move it to C.
Right, but like top of C. Like, I agree with you, especially like, you're right, you just pick the matchups you think are going to be the most popular. Maybe if you play like Noivern and you could auto win some of the basic decks, like, you know, you could definitely have it make a day 2. But I feel like right now with the Pidgeot boxes we're seeing, it is like the tippy top of a local legend deck.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Wall decks I think are worse. I think Pidgeot control is the way. If you're going to control the meta,
honestly, I put that all the way at the bottom of F. If we're ordering these, it's got to be at the bottom.
We are. That's fair.
That shit
I like it.
Ass.
All right, we accidentally re-put in the pictures twice, so don't worry about
skip to this. All right, again, this deck.
Box. Oh no, this is Terra box because this is Ogrepon box.
Oh, all right, Terra box. Nobody's playing Shaman, so it's like actually better than it should be. I would put that in like top of C, maybe bottom of B.
I feel like bottom B, dude. This could be a fun one. This could be a sleeper pick. Wait, you're right. No one is playing Shaman.
No one's playing Shaman. It's like
people had that moment you had in our last match where you realized Shaman doesn't stop Screamtail. So they're like, why am I even playing this card?
Well, because it doesn't stop Screamtail, it doesn't stop Baby Bolt, it doesn't stop anything. It sucks. It's so bad.
Throw that in B.
So, but like this deck gets so carried by Waterpon, but it's like if you don't get Waterpon off, your deck just kind of sucks.
You're so true. So let's just throw Ogrepon right above it because it'll do it better. But they're gonna do the same thing.
Well, hold on. Actually, I like the max change version more.
That's CB, top of C, bottom B.
Yeah, I think so.
We're playing off the Waterpon. For
dude, I'm gonna say this right now. If Matt made it to Worlds, I would put this deck higher. I have so much faith in that man. He's actually cracked.
I respect the hustle.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know who.
So
I respect the faith you have in one individual man playing this deck.
No. He's the so I did an interview with him a little while ago. He's like the kind of like the dude, like the sole pilot of the mass change deck.
Oh, that's funny.
He's the dude who got second, or I think it was second, right, at the Smart tournament with like 1,500 people.
That was him. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and so I interviewed him about it because I had played in a tournament with him a while back that Control Player Unite had run.
Yes.
And I was that's the fucking homie.
That's the goat.
And I was in that event and I was like looking at who I might match up against and stuff like that, and I saw the list and I was like, this is ass. Like, I'm like, what is this dude playing? And then I kind of like wrote it off, and then like as the night went on and I was like looking at it, the deck, and I was like, wait a minute, is he onto something? And so then I was like looking at his matchups and I was like, wait a minute, this dude's kind of cracked. Like I was like, this. And he ended up like winning that whole thing, and I was like, that's crazy. And so like I was like looking into the deck and everything like that, and so I had outreach to him back then, but I just like never had a chance. And so after he won the Smart tournament, I was like, all right, I really like want to make sure I talk to him about like how this deck even works. And like after talking to him, I'm like, I have so much faith, not in this deck, but like in you, because there's no shot I would ever be able to pilot this deck to like a reasonable or good level.
Dude, it's so much fun to play. When Ogre's Mask first came out, I was running this deck, and I've played it a few times on my channel. I don't know if you ever played like the basic V deck with the legendary dogs with Raikou.
I love that deck.
It's the same exact thing in a different font.
Yeah, we talked about that.
When I went in with that mindset, I was like, wait, I know how to run this deck, and I had so much fun playing it.
Yeah, the more that he like talked about the deck, and the more he was like explaining certain lines and really niche interactions you have to have, I was like, no one else is ever gonna do this deck justice. But I was like, if this one guy can make it,
you convinced me. I'll play at the Pittsburgh.
Dude, unironically, grind it. It's actually so good.
I will, dog. You know I'm not working for another week because I work in school. Like,
dude, it's so good. And he started playing End's Plan in it.
Oh, stop. Yes, that makes sense.
Dude, it's so good.
I always wanted to test if End's Plan is better than Poppy, but that's just me. I think in this deck it makes sense for End's Plan because it's two different bench Pokemon to one. But Poppy, I have an alternate art of, and that I don't know, that means something.
Same, and yeah, I'll hit him up and see if he can give you some pointers on the deck.
It would be so epic, please.
It's so good. All right, we got to move on though.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta stop talking about this one random.
This one random thing I'm so hype on. Archetypes C. That deck sucks.
Oh.
It just doesn't suck that badly.
Okay.
Like I put it bottom of C.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Hey, what's up, Jason? We're tier listing.
Ceruledge?
C. There's no shot that makes day 2.
I was gonna say you're a madman, but not in the D category. You're just at the bottom C. Like I love it, but
I would put it top of C.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Like I get it's possible, probably not.
Out of the rest of the C decks, I could get behind that.
I want to put Archetypes above Pidgeot Control too.
I don't hate that.
Actually, the more I look at it, I kind of want to put Ancient Box above Archetypes here. Yeah, I think that looks better.
Yeah, I could do this.
Straight Pult B. B+.
Definitely, dude. Definitely B+. Yep.
Yeah, that it's very, very good, but not the best Pult variation.
No, but I think straight Pult is getting more control-y. Like people try and Eldrum, Crushing Hammer, stuff like that, and I think with people experimenting more, I wouldn't be shocked if there's a straight Pult that takes a more control aspect line that could pull a top 16, maybe top 32.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. And like Tord taking it and stuff like that is like,
oh yeah, you're
like,
so true.
Just Tord taking it makes me want to be like, it's A. But yeah,
Dory.
On its own, C.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, dude. This actually I think is a sleeper pick. I could see this bottom B. I could see this making day 2.
No shot. That deck's it's like in the matchups it's good in, it like absolutely dumpsters, but outside of that it's really bad, and so it's like
matchups it's good and are great right now, no?
Yeah, but it's like just throw fucking Grimmsnarl in there. Just be better at the game. Like just like just be better across the board.
You're right. I'm just upset about it.
I would put it under Ancient Box.
Yeah, no. That's
or probably under Archaladon. I think Archaladon's like bad, but not that bad.
Frostlass Monkey Dory is better into more top matchups than Archaladon.
That's fair. All right, that's fine. That's
You're destroying Golden Go. You could deal with like a straight pull in the early game if you get good damage on the Dragapults. Same with like the Ho Box. There's a lot of abilities you can play with. I don't know.
Ho Box is F, by the way. That deck sucks. That is straight unplayable garbage. We can just jump right to that. That deck is unplayable, straight garbage.
Yeah.
All right. Roaring Moon Ancient Box.
This is B tier. You're just worse Ancient Box right now. You're gonna swing with Frenzied Gouging to take out a Dragapult and then get smacked
just
die and dive. Yeah, dog. I'm a huge Ancient Box believer. It is just not the time,
dude. I will say this though. I'm getting 4 copies of this card now because when Megas come out,
I already have my 3 copies. I've already got my Dark Box from Milwaukee.
Dude, when this
Gengar comes out,
Gengar with this, you're giving up 1 prize, one-shotting 3 prizers.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking cracked.
Absolute filth. Throw it in S tier for the preemptive, but you know it's
for right now. Madman. Guardy, like pure Guardy, no Jellicent, S.
Pure Guardy, no Jellicent. I think Guardy without Jellicent is infinitely better than Guardy with Jellicent. I actually think straight Guardy's top 3.
It's so hard for me to not put it in S.
I don't know. I am... Okay, hear me out.
For S tier, it's Palt Noir or Guardy. I'm willing to hear a debate.
Tier lists. I want to put 4 decks in A, and then at the end, when we've hashed out everything and moved stuff around, which one of those is taking down the other 3 every time?
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So to Toad Scroll then.
Is that what's next? Oh god, yeah. I'm a huge Toad believer. Stop playing it right now.
Yeah. No, I'd put it in C. You have a really good. You have a really good Pult matchup. You have a good.
Nor is not fun because they could still get around your active pretty consistently, which is what hurts, and that's gonna.
Hey, what's up, Jester? Welcome back. I don't know. I feel like your Pult matchup is like not bad. Your Grimmsnarl matchup's really good.
Yeah.
Your Dango matchup's actually it's not bad because you can play Slime Mold Colony.
That's you know what? I forgot about.
You get straight Slime Mold Colony. That actually doesn't feel that bad. I think you can make day 2.
Let me bring her to the top. Yes, finally. All right, finally we're getting a rogue deck up there.
No, because here's the thing, right? You can make day 2 because Typhlosion's not gonna be common. Like if we're just being honest. Typhlosion's not going to be common.
We don't have a set engine that's the best engine for Typhlosion. Until then, Typhlosion won't be a super popular pick. There's too much experimentation that needs to go on. We need someone at Worlds to, let's say, make a great day 2 placement with Pidgeot for every person on the planet to be like, okay, Pidgeot is the way to play Typhlosion before it gets super popular.
Yeah, I agree with Slow Roll here. The Guardy without Jellicent is like 10 times better than the Jellicent version. It really is. Jellicent is such a fucking trap. I think it could still make two. No, it could definitely still make day 2, dude, because it's still Guardy.
Too, but the fact that you're nerfing the shit out of yourself so hard, you're mad. Like, there is no reason for you to play Guardy Jellicent when you could just cut the Jellicent line and just make your deck more consistent.
You could play without ever like you could play the same deck and just never play the Jellicent down and have a better deck.
And do better. Exactly. That, again, Madman. There is no reason, and not because you're like, I think the other Madman decks is like you've got some rough matchups, and that's why you're there. If you're playing Guardian Jellicent, you are so close to having a perfect 60, but you're just going so far out of your way not to. I have to respect that, and you are a Madman.
Yeah, it's rough. I'm still putting it in B.
Okay, all right. Because
it's still Guardy. It's still the top of B. It's still Guardy. You're still getting day 2.
If we must. I'm just mad about it, dude.
I understand. Grimmsnarl, A.
Yeah, that one actually might be top of B for me.
Okay.
For now. That could get bumped up. I don't hate it. I don't know. Like, I could see Goldengo getting an A. I personally think Joltik Box is an A, and there's no way Poltnor is not an A.
All right. We'll hash it out. All right. Typhlosion.
You know, maybe Typhlosion.
I'm saying Typhlosion's B+. I think this deck is so good.
I could do that. Is it better than pure Pult? I think so, but I like playing Typhlosion, so I'm super biased. And you play Typhlosion, so you're probably biased.
I think, okay, it's below pure Pult if we're gonna be like objective, but if it's like direct matchup into one another, I actually don't think it's bad. Like but across the board, they both have really bad Guardy matchups. Your Grim matchup is not that bad. I used to think it was bad.
Your Goldengo matchup is more free than playing Pure Pult. Your Joltik Box matchup is definitely manageable, but Pure Pult will struggle with it as well. Your Pult Dusknoir matchup is actually pretty rough, and I think Pure Pult could do that better. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's got to be behind it.
Okay, that's fair. I just needed to run through that. I'm like, wait. Oh, Crustle is the best control deck to play right now. I think this could make day 2.
Crustle? Dude, I think Crustle's actually so well positioned for Worlds.
So epic.
I think low key, Crustle has a better like I would switch. Actually, the more I look at it, I would switch Crustle and Typhlosion if we're speaking purely Worlds.
We are speaking purely Worlds, so I don't know if I want to switch Typhlosion out of top 16.
I do. I love it. I think if we're talking post Worlds, Typhlosion only goes up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's like if we're looking at just the Worlds event, I think you have to have Crustle higher than Typhlosion.
I mean, you auto lose to Guardy, you auto lose to Typhlosion. Typhlosion's not going to be super popular.
Yeah, but no, I don't. Yeah, I think auto losing to Guardy doesn't feel that bad though in a format like this.
Everything loses to something right now. There's not one deck. Like, that's why I don't even know if I like having a BDIF, because to me a BDIF is like you have to be a Silver Tempest Lugia or Fusion Strike Mew level of dominance. I don't think there's a single deck at that level. I think everything has minimum one bad matchup and 2 matchups that are like dead 50-50s or maybe slightly like unfavorable. And that, to me, doesn't seem like a best deck in the format if there's 3 of those, because then now there's 3 best decks. But
actually, Slow Roll does have a point. If you play it with Thorns, your Guardy matchup isn't that bad.
Yeah, which is fair. There's so much pull where if you play it with Thorns and you lead the Thorns, that could be a really tough spot.
You only go down 2 prizes.
Do you have space for Monkey with the Thorns variants? Because Monkey helps into Grimmsnarl a ton. Because I know a lot of people have switched to playing Monkey Dory, but maybe you go back to Thorns now because people are playing less Grimmsnarl and more Guardy. You know what?
I don't know. I would.
Regardless, it stays in B+.
Yeah, I like it in B+ a lot.
I don't. But now that's a good point. Is like maybe if you're a Crustle player, you are playing Thorns because there's going to be more Guardy than Grimmsnarl. Man,
you auto win the Grim. No. You definitely don't though, because they just never actually play Grimmsnarl down. They just play Frost / Monkey Dory on you.
Yeah, no, they play Frost / Monkey Dory, and you got to get the Mist down, or they're going for the Devo. Iron Thorns is fine in that matchup to lead. Like, it doesn't hurt as much as Pult, but that is a Crustle matchup through and through.
No,
and that's why the Monkey Dories are better than Thorns for Grimmsnarls, because you could continuously heal.
Yeah, you only beat Grimmsnarl as I feel like you only beat Grimmsnarl as Crustle if they're like bad, because like the play would just be throw as many Monkey Dory on the board and Frostlass on the board, and you literally just never make Grimmsnarl.
You play that matchup like you're playing Frostlass Monkey Dory, like as a deck, like Badu Frostlass Monkey Dory, like this little local legend dogs Crustle, and that's if you're a Grimmsnarl player, that's exactly how you have to play against Crustle.
No, I mean, because it's like, yeah, you're just taking so much damage in between turns.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you don't play it like a Grimmsnarl player. You play it like a Frostlass Monkey Dory deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you put your grass weak 2-prize attacker in play, you're cooked.
Yeah, no, it's really it's actually a pretty rough matchup if the Grimmsnarl player just never plays the Grimmsnarl down. Because you have to make multiple Crustles, and it's so hard to actually get energy on all of them, and they just boss them around and just shift damage counters, and it's just.
So now you're bringing me to, is this better than Typhlosion? Because Typhlosion can take down Grimmsnarl.
I still think it is.
That's fair. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I would still put it above for right now. Yeah. Going just into Worlds, I think with more time, Typhlosion will rise. Raging Bolt, B+ for sure.
Bottom?
Nah, definitely above Crustle.
Well, yeah, but like lower end.
Yes.
Compared to
yeah, for sure.
Magic Red was that bad? That's crazy. Poltnor, hello.
Poltnor is very, very good. Charizard Pidgeot B.
Definitely, I was gonna say B+. That deck is solid right
now. I'm a kind of a hater on it.
That's fair.
Your Pult matchup is just so dog shit.
Is it though? I didn't think it was. Hold up. We're going back. Charizard Pidgeot against Pult. Oh wow, yeah, it is pure Pult, but good thing that's not the one we're worried about. It's not even that bad, dude. That's kind of rough. Pult Dusknoir, which is super popular. Dragapult Charizard's not awful.
You lose to every variation.
Barely. If we're talking percents, you got to remember some of these are ties. So I feel like when you're looking at percents, you can't just look at is it red or blue. You got to look at like 45.
No, it feels so bad.
That's fair. I haven't played it enough, nor have I seen it, because I sit here playing rogue decks like 80% of the time, unless someone asks me to play Gardevoir for 4 matches. That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, Crustle is a great deck.
And throw that upper B.
I'd put it would I put it above Typhlosion?
Hell no. Typhlosion is taking your Pult matchups. Charizard's not, as we just.
And it's
like that difference alone. I'm taking. Typhlosion.
They both have good Goldango matchups too.
They do. Typhlosion struggles more into Guardy, but it's doable. Based on my newfound knowledge about Charizard and Pult, Charizard has a rough time into Pult, and it's not as manageable like Typhlosion into Guardy. So if we're comparing the rough matchup for both, I'm still taking Typhlosion over it. And if we're comparing them against each other, I'm still taking Typhlosion.
Yeah, I like Typhlosion more than Charizard Pidgeot right now.
Yeah.
We'll see how the meta shakes out, though.
Definitely. I mean, like, I wouldn't be shocked if it got top 16, because this is...
I think it will place higher than Typhlosion, for the record.
That's fair. But I think more Typhlosion players will make day 2.
Oh, no, shot. Just on play rate. I think on play rate, Charizard's going to have a way higher play rate than Typhlosion.
Conversion rate on this. You're comparing... Wouldn't that be comparing apples to oranges?
Oh, sorry. All right. If we're looking at pure conversion rate, then yeah, no, you're right.
Because I'm thinking like, okay, there's gonna be way more Charizard players, like that's fair. But you know, if 100 people play Charizard and 6 make day 2, and then 10 people play Typhlosion, I mean it'll be more than that, but like 6 of them make day 2. That's a way better Typhlosion showing. Like that shows a lot more strength in the deck.
Yeah, my guess is that there's gonna be like 3 Typhlosion players, and one of them makes top 32.
There's going to be more than 3 Typhlosion players. How many people go to Worlds? A couple hundred.
I don't know, dude. I don't think people have faith in this deck right now.
People are dense. You're right, though. You're right. I'm just a hater, man. I can't help it.
Look, if I was going to Worlds, it'd be with Typhlosion, but that's just me.
If I was going to Worlds, I'm playing with Trio. I literally told, I said it on a video, like, if I actually make Worlds this year, I'm playing some fuck shit, dude. Like, I don't even care. My goal is to make Worlds, not to win Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm going there, and I'm going to be that guy that everyone gets mad at for playing that one Wug Trio deck or something equally stupid.
And Zoroark, by the way, day 2.
Yeah, I get behind that.
I'd put it above Guardy, below Charizard.
Yeah, you know, I like that. That's fair.
Mostly, I think that, okay, I really think this deck is bad, if I'm honest, but, like, I've talked to a bunch of N's Zoroark players, and it's like...
Dude, they ride and die by this deck.
They explained to me some stuff that I'm like, wait a minute, this deck might not be straight dog shit, and then also, no one's playing Shaman.
I was literally about to say, with no one playing Shaman, your Darmanitan runs rampant. If you're up against Pult, your Reshiram's going to be swinging for a lot. If you're playing against Pult Nor, just be more consistent than it. You have trade, they don't. Like, your draw 2 is better than their draw, look at 2, draw 1.
Yeah. It's not bad. I don't know. I mean,
okay,
I don't like it, but it's good into the top 3.
If you're playing against Golden Go, just take your lunch break.
It's a thing where it's like, it's weird where it's like, it's good into Guardy, it's not bad into Pult,
it's rough into Pult Nor, it's better into other Dragapult variants. It's
yeah.
better into Dragapult Charizard, it's better into Pure Pult.
And
Pult
it's like,
Nor is a rough matchup.
It's not bad into, your Grimmsnarl matchup either.
No.
And so it's like, it's good into those decks and then sucks against like everything under it.
Yeah, that's a meta call and a half. A meta call and a half.
Yeah, I like where it's at though.
Rhydon is like the same thing we talked about with Gardevoir Jellicent. You went so far just to play a mid deck. Just play Joltik Box. It's just more consistent. It's like stronger. I don't know.
Dude, I like Miraidon so much.
Yeah,
but it's so dude, when it first came out, I was like, this deck is the future, and it like sucks.
Well, Electric Generator, like I get like I start like physically scratching my arm like a gambler going for the next like.
Dude, because if it works, it's the best deck ever.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
so
also
good.
Just jolting charge and do the same thing guaranteed and have an infinitely better matchups.
No, because you can get double generator off turn 2 going first. Get your Iron Hands ready. Just attack and go crazy.
You're so true, but this is not like, okay. Realistically, I like.
No, it's so ass. It's not gonna make day 2. It's so ass. It's so. Put that shit in F. Put it in the top of F.
It's a local.
No, it's not. It's so bad. I play it so much, and I can tell you, you'll whiff every time. It's so bad.
Yo, Jesse Parker's out here punching the wall, dog. It's at least a local legend.
It's so fucking bad.
Alright, you're mad, man. You're mad.
Alright, the only thing that makes it C, I'm gonna say this right now. This is the hidden tech. The only thing that makes it C is that you have to play the Tapu Koko that sucks.
Yes, dude.
But
we're
it's
going paralyzation. We're meta.
No, not that one. Not that one. There's a free retreat Tapu Koko EX that came out in I think Journey Together, and it's the Raikou replacement, and it's just worse than Raikou in every way. But it's actually so good. Alright, ready? Hear me out. I run the old style of Miraidon where I run with Secret Box, and I run it with Area 0. And so you Miraidon out your Tapu Koko with your Pikachu. You Area 0, spread the board. Your Tapu Koko can hit for massive, for 200 plus on turn 1 because it only needs 2 energy. So even if you're whiffing your generators and only getting 1 energy off one of them, that's enough. So you always guarantee turn 1 attack going second with Tapu Koko every single time. You always knock out what's ever in the active unless it's a big basic. Which even then, if you can get your Area 0 off, you do guarantee the KO.
But he's trying to make me a Miraidon player.
Bro, it's so cracked. It's actually the secret sauce.
Look, we got a tournament at 7 p.m. I'll try it.
Dude, it's such a... dude, it's so good. It's such a dumb way, but it's so good, I promise.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna hold you to this one. Eevee box, little Eevee box.
Eevee box is actually cracked. Put that John in top 16.
Are you for real? I was gonna say, like, I'm going. It'll make day 2. I don't think it holds against a lot of the top. Oh, actually, no, that's not true.
No, it's so good.
You've got Leafeon into everything with spread, Flareon for consistency, Sylveon for like Joltik box. Sylveon does wonders against. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's fair.
Is there a chance that the Mega Aldino incident is going to happen again? I don't know what that means.
The Mega Audino was a card no one wanted to play, and then one person played it and won Worlds. It was supposedly like not a good not a good card, but it broke everyone's mind. What are you comparing it to? Like, what are we saying is the Mega Audino?
I don't know. They just asked in chat, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
I'm asking your chat. Like,
okay.
What are we saying the Mega Audino is? Because I'm not gonna say I disagree. I want to know what you're saying the modern Mega Audino is. Because to me, that would be something like someone taking Blissey and winning. Because Mega Audino is not popular. Like, if you look at tournament results from, what was it, like 2016, that no one played that deck to a single nationals, like, or anything. And it just came out of nowhere in one Worlds. Like, that's like Blissey. It got second from Fernando Cifuentes at the one regional in, what was it, Monterrey? And then just disappeared off the face of the map.
Okay.
Yeah. But, like, if you're saying Flareon is that, Flareon's way too popular. And I know it's not the most popular deck. Like, I wouldn't even say it's top 10 most played, but it's still more popular than, like, Mega Audino was.
Yeah, so, I mean, they don't, so far they haven't said, like, an actual, like, deck that would be the Aldino, but they're now just discussing why Aldino won. Talking about, like, how Mega Aldino only won because Night March existed.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Which is, like, fair. I think that it'd be too hard for a deck like that to win, because, like, one of the points they're making in chat, and, like, something I agree with, is the fact that, like, the meta's kind of wide right now, so there's no way to just make, like, a perfect, like, here's the dumbest rogue deck you've ever seen, but everyone's playing the only good deck, so I'll win.
Those decks come up when you have a Silver Tempest Lugia Fusion Strike Mew dominance. And that's why I don't know if there's a BDIF right now, because that's when you see a couple more, like, random rogue decks do better, but that's also where you see these middle tiers having, like, nothing in them. Because it's just, like, one tier BDIF. But yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Poltzard, yeah, I guess.
That's better than straight Polt, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess. It gives you a better Guardy matchup.
You got the Dark type for the better Guardy matchup. You got the late game swing into any, like, Polt mirror. Like, Joltik box right now, people are not playing it with Gravity Mount or Defiance Band, so you actually do dodge a KO a little easier from the Pikachu. Again, like, I don't really care which Polt you throw up. I think Charizard is better for Guardy, but I don't think it goes lower than that.
I don't know. I guess it's fine. I don't know. You have a way worse... So here's my argument. Your Polt matchup, again, like, Polt Noir is so much worse with Polt Charizard than regular Polt. Like, regular Polt has a good matchup into Polt Dusknoir.
Yeah, but this has a better matchup into Guardy. That's fair. That's what I mean. Like, I don't even care which, like... Oh, I guess he's... Excuse me. I don't care which Polt, is better than the other. One of them does better into Guardy, one of them does better into Polt Noir. You know you're going to have matchups against both. It's just which do you think you're going to hit more frequently. Like, I agree. Like, you're definitely not wrong.
Oh, they said Slowking could maybe be the surprise pick.
No.
With the... Wait, what? With the Simisage form...
No.
From the Simisage from Paradox Rift is attack? What the hell does that even do?
Prevent damage from Pokemon with abilities, if I'm not mistaken.
What, do you just have to loop attack it every single time?
How do I think I know this card? I'm pretty sure...
That's insane if you do, by the way.
Yeah, from Paradox Rift, right? Yeah, prevent all damage from Pokemon with an ability. Why did I know that? I hate this.
That's so insane. It's weird we call it straight Polt. Like, where's the where's the gay Polt? That's yo, that's actually a fire. Where's the gay? Dude, that's really funny.
Actually, this is the gay. You're asking what the gay Polt is. This is it. It's this guy. If you're out here, oh my god, did it rotate? It was you. I was gonna say,
yeah.
There's a single prize Polt that was out there that kills Dreepies. This one was it.
Dude, that's awesome. That was really funny.
That was
shout out to Slow Roll on that one. That was very funny. All right. It's like it's like that reminds me of the Twitter meme that always kills me, where it's like and it's like, casual sex implies the existence of ranked sex, and I'm still bronze 3.
Dude, I love this meme.
It's like my favorite Twitter meme. All right, going into our last. Oh, dude, we should have done that sooner.
It's Golden Go. I just threw it up there.
Oh yeah, Golden Go. Yeah.
I didn't think about that until right now. I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I would change.
This is not.
Here's what I would change. I want to move Polt to top to S tier.
Pure
like
Polt?
No. Polt Noir.
To S. Okay.
I want to move Grim up 1, Goldango down. Raging Bolt above Flareon. I kind of want to move Charizard Polt below Raging Bolt.
Charizard Polt before Raging Bolt. Okay.
And I think regular Polt over Goldango.
But he hates Goldango.
No, I like Goldango a lot.
I'm messing with you.
No, I really do.
Yeah.
I think that Goldango got too much focus.
Too quick. Too much before Worlds.
Yeah, like everyone became the how do we tech and beat Goldango.
Yeah.
After Genesect.
You're right.
And so it's like, I think that just so much Goldango tech and hate exists that it's going to be kind of rough. And I think that rule kind of applies for Guardy as well. Like, Guardy's won, like, every single event, so I think everyone's, like, alright, the best way to explain this is, like, do you remember in VGC, like, Xerneas?
Yeah.
Remember how Xerneas was just unbelievably strong?
Yes.
But it didn't win.
No, that's fair.
Because every single person was like, I cannot... If I lose to this, I just lose the event, so I can't lose to it.
Yeah.
And so everyone just preps so much hate for it. I feel like those two decks going into this event are Goldango Guardy. So it's like, even if I think Guardy's S, I can't pick it to win the event, even though if I had to bet on a deck to win the event, I gotta pick Guardy.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Can I change stuff? Because this was my perspective on now that it's all sitting here, and it's actually not shockingly different, I think, now that I'm seeing yours. I don't want this here. I want you here. Actually, no, I don't even want that. There's not an S tier deck. There's no deck.
There's no shot you will get me to agree with Joltik being S tier.
Hold up. Let me put you on real quick. Dude, where's our matchups that are big right here? We're going Polt Noir. This is a great matchup for the deck. The Guardy matchup is a fine matchup for the deck. And these are in best of ones. We're playing in a best of 3 format where Joltik is going to have a higher level of consistency than Gardevoir.
Nah, dude.
This is all online results.
The problem is that Joltik going first, you just lose.
That's not necessarily true. Like, if you're up against decks like Gardevoir, it's going to take a turn to TM Evo and stuff. And even if you pull up the rare Candy, you still got triple amp. I mean, like maybe I don't know. I don't care if it's not first. I do think Joltik Box is a better pick than Guardy for exactly what you're saying. I just don't know if I have a deck in BDIF. Like, I think there's too much. Everything loses to too much for me to want to say this is just a clear, undisputable best deck in the format.
I think the problem is that, for me, Joltik feels worse than best of 3.
Oh, really? I don't know. I thought it was, like, stronger in a best of 3. Because this is a deck you can consistently finish 3 games, even against decks like Gardevoir.
Well, okay, you can finish games. Like, it's fast enough, but that you're finishing games because you either won immediately or you lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
And the problem is, like, you have a relatively okay Guardy matchup. But even then, it's like, it's not that good. Because they get around Pikachu. And, like,
if you're not using Pikachu, you're going all Iron Hands in that matchup.
I mean, my thing is, like, if they just promote Guardy to active, you're forced to have Boss, and they just Iono you every turn.
Yeah, but this is a deck where you always have Boss, dog. We don't call them Crayon Eaters for nothing.
Dude, you can't rely on that in a best of 3.
If you don't have Boss, you have Arven, and you know what? Arven is Prime Catcher.
No,
or Iron Bundle,
dude.
if you like. I think Joltik Box is such a sleeper pick right now.
I think it's really good, but there's no way it's better than Guardy and Pole.
Grimmsnarl because you got the Galvantula and the Iron Leaves to swing for Oko on those matchups with the Iron Hands to take out a Monkey Dory at any point. You could definitely work around Pole, dude. Pole is a pretty fine matchup for this deck. Golden Go, things are a little tricky, but you got to rely on them getting the Monkey Dory down while you actually have damage on their board, because generally against Golden Go, you could go Iron Hands on an unevolved Gimme Ghoul or a Monkey Dory. Then you could go Pikachu on Golden Goes, and they can't Monkey Dory back at you because you haven't left damage on their board. Raging Bull is something where that could get a little trickier for the deck, but again, Pikachu helps a ton because they don't play Monkey Dory. Like, I think it's stuff like that where, like, there's lines in Joltik Box right now, and it's like, yes, Guardy's gonna spam Iono, but you gotta remember, it's like, oh, if you don't have Boss, like, you're cooked. This is a deck where the goal of the deck is to always have Boss in hand. You're playing 4 Pokegear, 4 Arven, like 4 Ball, and Prime Catcher.
Yeah, but you also have to keep all your energy going as well. So, like, that's the problem. Is like,
yeah, you got Power Glass and Crispin with a couple rocks.
Yeah, but if you're Crispining, you're not bossing.
Yeah, this is where Prime Catcher comes in. You don't the deck actually. I've played it enough to like, because that was a thing. I don't know if you've played Joltik Box a lot. I actually spent a lot of time testing that, like, against people on the team, just as we were going through matchups, and somehow I just always ended up, like, people wanted to just see how it felt in the Joltik Box. So I played this deck more than I'd like to admit in the past, like, week and a half.
Like I said,
and something I was always thinking was, like, you get around this deck if you just take out the Pokemon with energy. It was actually pretty comfortable. Like, your energy is definitely tight. That's the thing you focus on more, but it's not that awful. And when you use Power Glass well and, like, Pikachu, it's really not that bad. You spread energy smart in the beginning with Joltik Box on, like, a Pokemon and a half. You don't put all 4 on Iron Hands. You put 3 on Iron Hands and 1 on Pikachu. Like, you actually play through pretty comfortably.
I don't know. Like I said, I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's like, I have no problem having it in, like, top 3. It's just not BDIF.
Yeah.
I think
that's fair.
My argument is that Pole is BDIF, Joltik is bottom of 3.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
Like, I think this is how my list would look.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't disagree too much. I just, like, it's the whole BDIF thing in my brain, and maybe it's just because I'm traumatized from Lugia and Mew. Like, I don't consider things BDIF unless you have 40% of people at a tournament playing that deck.
I mean,
and maybe that's a bad standard. It's just like, that's when I first got pretty competitive into the game was pretty much around, like, the Fusion Strike era. Like, I was playing very casually before that for like a year or two. But then I came in and I started going to, like, League Cups and stuff and, like, getting into a more competitive scene. And I'm like, wow, like, half the people in this room are playing Mew. So now it's, like, my baseline standard. And maybe I need to change that. Maybe that's, like, a me issue. But I think that's where I'm like, I don't know if I see a BDIF right now. I just see a top 4.
That's understandable. I mean, I think for me, the biggest thing with it is that when I think of BDIF, I think of it in the literal sense of, like, what is, like, the best deck right now. And that doesn't mean,
like, I don't see one. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is like, I agree but because every deck has one bad matchup and two 50-50s at a minimum, I don't think there's a BDIF.
That's fair. My thing is, like, if you would want to switch BDIF, like, put Guardy over Polt or something like that, like, I think that that's reasonable as well. I think the way that I look at it is, like, if I was to say, like, okay, what has... Like, if we play 1,000 games, and we have all of these decks play every matchup, what's gonna come out the best?
The top dog. No, that makes
even
sense.
If it's by 1% or whatever, or even a 0.5%, and, like, if when I play that out in my head, it's like, it's Polt Noir.
No, that's fair, and I think I could agree. Like, I guess if I really had a top deck, it probably would be Polt Noir. I think if you don't agree with that, you should just look at the Smart Series results.
Yeah, like, it's just such a dumb deck.
It is. That's very fair. Yeah, I can get behind this. I don't hate it. I think, like, at this point, I throw this here, and I die on this hill. I die on this little spider.
I'll accept that.
Grudgingly. Pure stubbornness has gotten him there.
I don't know. I mean, look, I get to have mass change in day 2, so I guess I gotta concede somewhere.
This is fair.
Like, it should not be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is the way.
Yeah, I don't hate this. This is fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know, maybe I'll clip this together and upload it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you're doing that.
I don't know. I wasn't, but maybe I will. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I'm just looking at it through shared screen on Discord, so it'll probably look like shit. I don't know. If I can get it to not look horrible, then maybe.
So send it to me and I'll upload it. Yo, Rach, stop crinkling that bag. Do you hear her in the back eating those grapes?
Like every so often I'll hear like a little.
Yo, stop feeding the bunny, bro. She chunky.
It's all good.
I'll upload it on the Draw Pass channel. It's pretty. We just do whatever there.
Yeah.
We just throw it up somewhere.
No, this is.
I don't know why I did it.
They said, nah, this is peak YouTube content, trust me.
Scrapped over the Discord overlay. That's the overlay you needed. That's it.
Well, I mean, I think I could actually just get this,
Just crop it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think I could maybe get a video out of this, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, man. Word. Well, looks good. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Torting a little? Are you streaming through or are you not streaming?
I don't know. It starts at... How late do you think it's gonna run?